Hey guys, it's Riley or Riley's Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with your basic or run-of-the-mill thrift haul. I went tonight. It is later that night still. It was like, our Goodwill's closed at 9, it was 8 o'clock, and I was like, man, I want to do some thrifting. And so I ran up to the Goodwill that is closest to my house. I don't normally go there because it's not normally very good. I shouldn't say that. It's very hit or miss. But I find when I'm on these, I want to go thrifting at 8 o'clock at night. This Goodwill in particular restocks their items at night, so I tend to find better stuff when I go there at night. And so I really enjoy when I have a half hour to thrift there before closing because I usually find a good amount of stuff in a half hour, which is what happened tonight. And I only went through 3 sections. I went through the shoes, the dresses, and the purses. And I didn't even go through the dresses fully. So let's just get into what I purchased tonight. So first up, I picked up these, I believe, Jean Michael Kazan bat, possibly? Espadrille-ish wedges. And these are something I would normally not gravitate towards. I do feel like I check pretty much all the shoes, and if it looks interesting, I flip it over. So what happened with these, I pulled them out, I said, looks interesting, flipped it over, saw the sole is leather, so I said, okay, I'll look it up. And I've never heard of this brand before. I looked it up, I didn't find where they were sold or for how much they retail for. And I was trying to go really fast too because I only had a half hour. But the first thing that came up was that they were sold at The Real Takes Them. The Real had them listed between, I think, like $75 and $95, so I was like, good enough for me, and threw them in my cart. And if worse comes to worse and they're not worth anything, I can save them and send them to The Real. And I'm not going to try to show you the inside because, like, I'm not going to try and show you the brand because it'd be hard. But here are these interesting wedge shoes. So I don't know if you should look out for this brand or not, but decided to give it a try. Next, I picked up these little girl Minnetonka boots that have this little, oh, there's my dog fur on there. Oh, man, it's not my dog fur. Wow, for once it's not my dog's fur. Okay. That have a little bedazzle thing on there. And, oh wait, are these, oh my gosh, these aren't Minnetonka. Man, it's Baja. Well, I have no idea what these are. Let's find out together. I mean, don't these look like Minnetonkas? I was just like, it looks like, okay, that's the brand. That looks like a Minnetonka, if I do say so myself, especially if you're going fast and not really paying attention. Okay, so let's look this up. Oh, it's an O. That symbol's an O. Manito Baja boots. Oh my god, these are freaking expensive. More expensive than Minnetonkas. But these are kids. I mean, I wish they were women's now. And by freaking expensive, I mean on the quick Google thing, the women's are $250, like the first two that come with $250 and $200. Manitoba? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I couldn't say that. It's Manitoba. Oh, the kids ones are freaking expensive too. $150. Every single pair is $150, $149.99. So these are way better than Minnetonkas. Well, let me show you again. Manitoba. There's a little symbol on the heel, if you can see that. I'm so glad I picked these up now because I contemplated it. I was like, knowing Minnetonka, I was like, if they're Minnetonka, first of all, they're in fantastic condition. Like, so soft on the inside. Bottoms maybe worn once. There's writing on the Goodwill price of $6, which the tag came off, so she only charged me $5 for them. So I was like, knowing Minnetonka boots and girls boots, I was like, I'll be lucky if they sell. Like, I think they'll sell in this condition between $15 and $20. I'm paying $5 for them. But they'd be a quick flip, is what I was thinking when I picked them up. Now, I'm thinking dollar signs is what I'm thinking now. So, Bolo maybe? Oh, I didn't say this. I'm starting with shoes. So if you're not a shoes person, there are clothes, dresses, you can skip forward. I picked up these Clark wedges that have like a cork wedge. Paid $5. Clarks are usually a pretty good seller for me, not for a whole lot, but in the $20 range, and spring's coming. These are a small size. Oh, they're not small. They're 7.5. Some of you might think that's small. I wear a 6.5, so this is not small to me. I'll probably take a little bit of leather polish and clean them up and sell them for $25. I picked these up. I didn't look at comps. What else is new? I rarely look up comps. But these are men's Sperry topsiders, and it says Golden Cup collection, and they're dirty, but they're not in bad condition. So I will clean them up. Oh, they even have a little gold thing on the bottom, so you can tell they're like worn on the inside. They're really not in bad condition though. They just need to be cleaned up. I'd say condition-wise, they're like a 6 out of 10. I picked these up for $5 because I've been selling more men's, and I was like, these seem like a nice shoe, and they're a Golden Cup collection. When I picked these up, I'm hoping for $25, maybe more, I don't know. I generally don't pick up Sperry's, and I was surprised those were $5 because every other single pair of Sperry's that I looked at were $15, which was crazy, because even the ones that were so worn you couldn't read Sperry on the, they're $15. Moving on. Next I picked up these J. Crew suede ballet flats, and these are actual J. Crew and not J. Crew factory. J. Crew made in Italy, and because J. Crew factory makes shoes as well. They're size 8, and there was a pair of J. Crew factory ballet flats there that I did not pick up because they were gray with a bright orange cap toe, and I just felt like paying $5 and they weren't necessarily in style. But I grabbed these very classic suede cream colored ones. And in the description, I will put business casual and career wear. I recommend doing that. I don't know if it actually helps, but why not put those keywords in there? Also, I will put these words in for this shoe. Sorry about the bag noise. Which, these are a relatively big size. What size are these? Dang it, is there not a size in here? Oh no, they're size 10. Okay. So I picked up these soft eggplant purple heel, and that's soft. And I wouldn't say they're super expensive. They retail for like $80 to $100, and they're comfort shoes. Definitely a more mature audience. And I only picked these up because they were half off and in great condition. I hope for about $25 on these. Like, I'll probably list them for about, let's say I hope for $20 to $25 on these. But for some reason I was drawn to them. So I pick up soft occasionally. I grabbed these Kelsey Dagger suede booties that have a little like flappy thing on the front, and they're okay. There's not a logo I can show you. They're 7.5, and they have had some wear, but they're not in bad condition. Kelsey Dagger does okay. It's sometimes sold at Anthropologie, also sold at Nordstrom. Definitely retailed for $100 or more. So I just grabbed them. Again, kind of the end of the season for this, but we'll see. I will probably list them at the high 20s. I believe this is my last pair of shoes for now. I grabbed these Clarks, very basic comfort shoe Clarks. The reason I grabbed them was because they had this little knot detail, because there's a piece of hair on my fingers. I often find Clark comfort shoes, like, these are the ones I gravitate towards that are a little more trendy. I find these more comfort style ones often, but I grabbed these ones because I like the knot detail, and they're only $5. A lot of times Clarks will be way more at my Goodwill, but Clarks are a good seller for me. People are looking for comfort shoe. Again, I'm thinking in between $20 and $30 for these. That was all the shoes for right now. I have one more pair to show you later, and let's get into the clothing. So again, I found all this stuff in a half an hour, and this was the very last thing I pulled out of the dress rack. Anyway, it is this Anthropologie Odile dress. So, I'm gonna move over slightly just so I can show you guys better. So it is stunning. I love this dress so much. It is an older Anthro piece. Odile, I don't think they make anymore. But, oh, look at how pretty. It has like this detailing at the bottom. And so here's the Odile tag. which again is an older tag. And I have a wedding I have to go to, actually 2 weddings at the end of 2020, and if I thought this would fit me, I would keep it for one of them. They're both, one's in the fall and one's in the winter, not that you care. But alas, it's a size 4 and I think I would need a 6. I'm hoping, I think I might start listing at like $55 or something unless comps tell me otherwise. I got a lot of half off items, which is surprising because it's Wednesday and the half off color switches on Sunday. So also usually my Goodwill pulls the half off colors before I even get a chance to look at them. Like on the day they switch the color tag, they start pulling them to go to the outlet or wherever else they might send them. So I grabbed for half off this Bowden dress. I love Bowden. I know a lot of people don't like Bowden. Like I hear people like, I don't pick up Bowden anymore. Bowden sells very well for me. So I still pick up Bowden. And this is a newer piece. It has a nice little thingy on the bottom. Bowden has a style number. It's, if you're very interested in how to find the Bowden style number, it's on my Instagram, but it's on the interior tag. And this yellow dot is slightly newer Bowden. I'd guess in the last 2 years, another half off Bowden piece. This is a much older piece. It is a corduroy dress. It has purple, it has pockets. And so here is the much older Bowden tag. So no, even if you pick up Bowden, a lot of people wouldn't have picked this up. I picked it up, oh, that's lint. I picked it up because it was half off, and I have sold this exact style in 2 other prints 2 other times for a decent amount. So also corduroy is supposed to be in this season, but I would have picked it up nonetheless. On this, I would guess $25-ish. Okay, this piece, I saw it sitting on the end and I just kind of grabbed it. It is Splendid, which I usually stay away from. I did see some other Splendid there tonight, but I grabbed this because I kind of liked the acid wash detail and like split like kind of 2 different shades, and it probably retailed for about $100. I think I'll probably sell it for about $25, maybe even a little less, but I just liked it, so that's why I grabbed it. That doesn't mean that's a good reason to grab it, but it's why I grabbed it. Next I grabbed this Lulu's dress. I also picked it up for half off, and honestly this looks like a tunic. It's a dress. It's like their swing dress, and I think I've sold this style before. I have a similar one listed. Lulu's does very well for me. I would expect from this one $20 to $25, not as much as some of their other styles, but I think it will still do well for Lulu's. I did, as I said, pay half off for it. I wouldn't have paid full $6 Goodwill price. This was an interesting find. So I saw this dress in the rack, and to me it looks and felt like it'd be like an Ann Taylor or a Loft dress. I was like, it's decent quality, feels mall brandish, but it is the brand, I don't know how to say that, Ganni? And I looked it up because I flipped past it and I was like, you know what, the tag looks somewhat interesting and the dress feels nice. I looked it up. The dresses look like they retail for, I believe it was like $150 to $350, like all over the place. And the resale value looked pretty good on them. I would hope on this dress $30 to $50. Next, I was just walking to the purses and I saw these on the end of a rack. And so I grabbed them. I was like, those look nice. And they're Beyond Yoga maternity leggings. And since they're maternity leggings, I'm assuming this black part is actually worn over your belly. I have no idea. I've never been pregnant. And so Beyond Yoga maternity, Beyond Yoga does well. I assume the maternity leggings will also do well. And so it is called Beyond the Bump by Beyond Yoga. And I don't go through maternity, and maybe I should, but I'm glad I grabbed these ones. My last clothing item from this specific night is a Banana Republic dress. I do not pick up Banana Republic very often, but I really liked the skirt on this. It's like a knit, and I was like, it was half off too, and I was like, that's a cool dress. I like it. Also, I'm pretty sure I checked the date tag, and it's new. It is an extra small petite, but okay, the date tag says it's from summer 2019. So I think this was a good pickup. I'm probably gonna list it in the $30 range. I really like it. My mom said it reminds her of Carol Brady from the Brady Bunch. So that is everything from tonight. But wait 1 second. I went to Goodwill on, it doesn't matter what day. I went to Goodwill a few days ago over the weekend with my dad. We just stopped in for 30 minutes. And this 30 minutes, I did way better than the 30 minutes on Sunday afternoon. Makes sense. Because it was really packed in there. But I wanted to show you the 3 items I picked up on that at a different Goodwill on a different day. So first, I grabbed these Merrills. I'm only showing you one. The other one's downstairs because my mom claimed them for herself. She's like, oh, Riley, those look nice. And I was like, yeah, they're your size, Mom. And she came in this morning while I was sleeping, woke me up unintentionally. Like, she was just gonna take them, but it woke me up and she's like, I think I'm gonna wear those shoes today. And I was like, okay, Mom, you can have them. Anyway, Merrill boots sell very well for me. I would expect if I were to list these ones, for about $30 to $45, depending on the style. These are a slightly older style, I think, but again, as I said, Merrill boots sell very well for me. Also, oh, it's not on this one. The bottom's super fun. It's like a work of art. On the other one, there's a polar bear on the bottom. This one, there's like penguins fishing. I mean, that's so fun. But I would definitely keep an eye out for Merrill boots, although I've heard people say they don't sell well for them. Sell what sells well for you. Oh, let me show you. I picked up one other pair of shoes that day, and I already have them listed and not in front of me. They are the Superga embroidered sneakers. Supergas do decently well, and these ones are a fun embroidered print, so I picked them up. Not much else to say about that. Last but not least, that day, I picked up this Jenny U collection bridesmaid's dress. This tulle has that nice sweetheart neckline, and I mean, just maxi. And let me show you the tag. So Jenny U collection sold at Nordstrom. It is expensive. I think this probably retailed for $200 something in there. And it also has these 2 parts that like pull up. So, oh my gosh, I don't even know why I'm showing you this. It doesn't matter. So you can wear it strapless, or you can wrap it around your neck. It is a size 12, and it was not priced up. And I see these a lot, not this specific style, but I see Jenny U often at Last Chance. Usually in out of condition, I can pick it up, but I found it at Goodwill in condition for a decent price, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And literally I typed in Jenny U just to check sold comps, and the first few sold ones were this exact dress. So I'm assuming it's a popular bridesmaid style. That is everything that I picked up tonight in the 3 items I picked up a few days ago. So let me know if you like your average run-of-the-mill full price thrift hauls, well, besides the occasional half-off piece, because I tend to make them less now just because they don't seem to be as popular on my channel as other videos they make, like Pounds to Plato's or the Goodwill outlet hauls, but I still shop there. So if you want to see some more videos like that, which also you get maybe some new bolos to look out for. Anyway, I was excited about this haul tonight, which is why I shared it. Also, I'm blown away by these freaking boots. So that is it for now. If you like reselling content, you can subscribe because there will be more up soon. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.